Hey guys, we're gonna do a super quick cold start video. Just want to show car is cold. That's my finger on the manifold. So let's give it a quick crank. Starts really fast. No power steering whine, that's nice to hear. Sounds like what an M116 should sound like to me. You see, very smooth. I don't hear any manifold leaks. I don't hear any breather hoses hissing. Alright. There we are, there's a cold start. Hey everyone, I'm going to do a quick walk around on this 420 SEL. So just finished shooting it, and I'll point out everything I kind of noticed. But I like a high mileage 126. I've owned a ton of these and interacted with a ton of them, and this one's very well loved, single family owned. So there's a couple of little spots here. Not sure if some chrome polish could get it off. It seems pretty superficial. All the headlights are in nice shape. The doors aren't super yellowed. Pinstripes all there. It's kind of hard to get on camera. There's a little bit of, you can see it, there's a little bit of crazing in the clear coat on the hood. You got some little nicks along here. But the rubber's nice. I think that's been replaced at some point. That's pliable. Sunroof works. Again, you'll see a little bit of just tired clear coat on the roof. Nothing's peeling yet. You can just see some imperfections in it due to age and UV damage. Again, you got some little spots here. Not sure what that's from. The taillights are in nice shape. Look down the side of the car. See some really light door dings, but no like dents anywhere. Ghoulie decals are in good shape. You've got new tires, newer tires, I should say. The chrome bright work, very lovely. It's nice and pliable. You got some oxidation in the aluminum. They all do that. Alright, let's go inside. So all the doors shut really nicely. You don't have to slam any of them. Crack-free dash, which is good. I know these blue dashes on all these cars like to crack. It's all original interior, so you got Zebrana. This has been replaced at some point, and I mean, I want to say that unless it's just been driven around, retracted this entire time. The worst part of the car is the seat, unfortunately, but again, it's all original leather, and it smells good in here too. No smoke, no mildew. The car's been garage kept. Headliner, very good shape. Oop, I gotta turn that light off. In the back, you do have the reading lights. We'll go back there in a minute. All the seat functions work. I don't know about the headrest. Headrest works, cool. And all the seat functions on the driver's side work. I had to adjust it. The owner's way taller than I am. all the carpets are in really good shape, and there's like no UV damage on any of the blue. This will turn gray over time if these cars are left outside. This is just done 250,000 miles around Atlanta and put back at the garage. The AC works. I did try that out. Even the parcel shelf is not nuked, and the carpet's still soft. I mean, that's original carpet too. These usually will break if they have UV damage. They'll shatter in your hand like eggshells. They're pliable. Third brake light's also really nice. Let me shut off the... There we go. And that's what the leather looked like originally. Original check straps, those are painted. Body color, it's kind of cool to see. And again, door shuts nicely. Go to the trunk, it's a little dirty. I have all my camera equipment in here, just try to ignore that. Yeah, these like to rust out, and you lose the insulation here and they rattle, but that's all nice. More's the Bronto wood. Another original check strap. And you got the VIN sticker. I saw that on pretty much all the body panels. Yeah, there's a tear. That's unfortunate, but yeah, it's all original. It's kind of cool. 236,000 miles on it. Needles are neon yellow. Shifter bushings have been replaced. I felt that when I drove it over here. We're gonna do a driving video here in a second. Let's go into the engine bay. All right, give me one moment. Here we go, M116. So I noticed good brands of belts were used. I don't smell any oil burning. All the valve cover gaskets look nice. I try to get some photos of all of that. AC's been converted to R134A. You got a newer Nissan's radiator in here. It's nice. These like to break at the neck. If you have an original bear in there, be careful. I see a new alternator. That's looks like it's been cut, overflow, but don't smell any coolant, no oil. Got a nice big battery in it, chassis number in there. I see some new brake fluid in there too. ABS pump. I mean, it's all super original. I mean, you got some plating on the bolts, which is nice. More plating on AC lines. I mean, you even have plating on there. That usually is all kind of light and fuzzy at this point. It's a really true, honest car. New hood pads been put in. Really not much else to show. Let's we're gonna take this guy for a spin, and I will give you my opinions on it. Let's do it. So yeah, just totally finished shooting the car, so I'm decently familiar with it. We're actually gonna put the AC on. Give that a run. It's a little humid down here in Atlanta today. All right, well, per most of my driving videos, I don't know where I'm gonna go or where I'm going or where I am, so we're just gonna drive and just kind of talk about the car here. I think we're gonna turn right. You know what? Let's go right. All right, so this is a one family owned vehicle. The owners father-in-law bought it new, and it got passed down to him when he passed away in 2008, I believe it was, and he's had it ever since. So right away, I can tell you the AC is blowing cold, which is nice. AC systems on these cars are very expensive to fix. This one seems to be in good operating order. So we're gonna be driving through the middle of Atlanta. We're gonna go down some really brutal roads, and we'll listen for some suspension noises. I didn't feel any on my drive, but we're gonna try again. You'll hear some leather creaking. But God, the car's a tank. It feels solid. I like the way these V8 126s feel. They have a kind of a heavier, wow, kind of an unctuous feel to everything. The steering wheel is heavy. There's lots of feedback in it. It's really pleasant. I'm on a really crowned road right now, so the steering wheel's gonna be a little bit tilted. It does track very straight. It brakes really nicely. He's got new brakes on it. Yeah, AC's cold. That's awesome. So 236,000 miles. I like one owner high mileage cars. You get a bargain on them, and generally they're open book because whoever could afford these back in the day could still afford to maintain them through, you know, decades later. This one feels really maintained. I'm actually really pleased by this. Guys, I don't feel or hear any sort of suspension noises, clunks, thumps, groans. This feels really tight. And I'll call stuff out if I feel it. But, I mean, even the blinker feels good. Usually they can rock on their collar and feel loose and kind of gross. This one feels really nice. Engine also feels very healthy. On startup, it feels like there's a little bit of a, it's like it's idling a little bit too low, but then it goes away after the first 2 seconds. I'm not really sure what that is. I know there's an idle adjustment screw on these cars you can mess with. We'll hit kick down. I think I was in the Goldilocks zone of it not wanting to kick down in a second. We'll manually do it. So there's third. There's second. Yeah, engine feels good. It feels like a 420SEL. Actually, a really good road to do a test drive on. There's no one around. Probably spin around here. We'll keep going. A really nice day outside. Oh, maybe I should have turned around there. There we go. Yeah, it goes. All right, it looks like I'm going into Buckhead. I kind of don't want to, so we're probably going to conclude it here as I pull into a gated community, of course. But closing thoughts, the car feels very, very maintained. Engine feels healthy. The transmission goes into reverse really quickly. The clutch packs feel like they're in really nice shape. It's a little bit of slop in the shifter. I know shifter bushings were done, but it might be the ones in here, which is not a bad job. It's about $5 worth of bushings, but all the gauges are working correctly. Clock works, RPMs work, speedo works. I'm sure the fuel gauge works as well. And it looks like everything's backlit as well. this is a pretty cool car. I quite like it. It's an insanely good Atlanta bruiser, just to pound around town in. And you can take it on a road trip as well, because it's an S-Class after all. All right, well, I'm gonna be helping the owner navigate the auction. He's kind of unfamiliar with everything, where I am not unfamiliar. I'm very familiar with everything, especially MB Market. So if you guys have any questions, you'll be interacting with me. If you need any supplemental pictures, videos, please let me know. I think I have everything covered, but you never know. And I'll be on standby for the comments. Thanks for watching, everyone. Goodbye.